Limited. Tunajenga kwa ubora, tunatekeleza kwa uaminifu, tunaunda mustakabali bora.
Hello our viewers, my name is Irene Nyaga, the Managing Director, the visionary behind this institute called Hallmark Institute of Professionals. I am also the lead coach, mentor and trainer at the Thrive 360 Degrees, where we transform lives through mentorship and coaching. I have a special invite to you, our viewer, that we want to invite you for a grand day that will be happening on the 31st of this month, July, at the Kenyatta International Conference Center, where we'll be celebrating 6 years of our anniversary as an institution, as well as a graduation for those that have been learning with us. On the same day, we are going to be launching officially the Thrive 360 brand, while at the same time we'll be launching my 3 great books officially. This is Beyond the Grades, Beyond the Graduation, and Woman, Finance and Purpose. You cannot afford to miss this. Our guest of honor and speaker will be Dr. Ezekiel Mutua, together with our Bishop Kefa Omai, who is going to be praying and presiding over the event. We welcome you. On the same day, we are going to be doing a funds drive to support the needy students. All the proceeds from this event are going to be channeled towards supporting the needy students. So if you are there, you are able to come, welcome. But even if you're not able to come, please find a way of supporting us so that we can support the needy students. For more information, reach out to us on our platforms, social media platforms, but you can also call us on our Nairobi number 0708 355 941. See you on the 31st of July as we celebrate the times of growth and those hearts that have been transformed through Hallmark Institute of Professionals.
A Christian-based school based on Christian Science principles. The school was established way back in May 2022. Three Rivers Academy is sponsored by an organization, namely E3, Elevating Education Everywhere. The school is located in the scenic Daiga location at the foots of Mount Kenya. Situated on a sprawling 81 acres campus, it offers a spacious and picturesque environment that facilitates both academic and co-curricular activities. School has 4-acre sports pitch, we have a science lab, digital lab, and laptop room. We have a boarding facility. Three Rivers Academy has a population of 161 students, 3 day scholars, and 159 boarders. We offer Cambridge curriculum at Three Rivers Academy. Music class. We are proud also to have one of the best chefs who are preparing delicious food for our students. have a big dam, namely Uligani, will be used for canoeing sports. Welcome to this beautiful campus, Three Rivers Academy.
Looking to
And thank you so much for being tuned in. Ni matumaini yangu ya kwamba hujabanduka tangu tulipomalizia pale na GENZ newspaper review. Sasa tumeingia kwenye GENZ round table. Na siku ya leo kwenye GENZ round table, I'm joined in by very special ladies who are beautiful and good ladies. And amazingly, my dear viewer, leo niko na majina mawili ambayo ni Wangechi na Wangechi. Kwa hivyo niko na Wangechi 1 na Wangechi 2. Wangechi 1 is the founder of the Special Haven CBO. Ni watu ambao wamespecialize na mambo ya advocacy and awareness on neuro diverse disability. Wangechi mwingine na yeye ni team leader kule Special Haven CBO. Sijui kama uko pamoja bado nasi. Na kama umekuwa na maswali autism, I know this is a topic that maybe inatupeanga maswali mingi sana. Mtoto wangu alizaliwa na autism, anaweza kuwaje caregiver wa mtu ako na autism, how long does it take to heal autism? These are some of the questions that we will have answers. Ukiingia pale Captain TV Kenya YouTube, Captain TV Kenya Facebook, na pale kwa 0742727516 utapatana nasi. Niulize swali lolote, andika swali lako hapo, andika insight yako. Today being on Friday, na Friday ni Friday vibes. Let's talk more music, lakini lazima tusome hata kama ni let's talk Friday vibes. Good morning, Wangechi 1.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. And I'm very glad to be here.
Kule Special Haven mko namna gani?
Tuko salama. Tuko poa. Tunaendelea na create awareness na advocacy.
Wangechi 2, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well.
Uko salama?
Niko salama kabisa. I'm happy to also be here.
Ukiwa kama team leader wa Haven, umekuwa namna gani Special Haven?
Tuko poa. We are still tunaendelea tu ku advocate for awareness. This also being a step on our journey. So tuko poa. Yes.
Asante sana. Hao ndio warembo ambao niko nao wa kutoka kule Special Haven, na watakuwa wakituambia kwa kina zaidi hii specialization yenyewe tunasema. What is that? What is this big elephant specializing to understand? Tutajua na watatuelezea zaidi. Sijui nianze na JEDIDAH.
Okay. Kwa majina naitwa JEDIDAH Wangechi, team leader kutoka Special Haven by Neurocharms and Friends CBO. Organization yetu ina consist of caregivers and youths wale tuna advocate for neurodiverse disability. Our work in general ni ku create awareness and inclusion for these children. Tunataka kujulisha the public what is autism, which is one of the neurodiverse disabilities we talk about, and tunajaribu ku get rid of stigma and help support these families also. Creating awareness is one of the reasons mbona tunafanya hivi. Na pia we want these children to be included. Kuwatenga, it's wrong, and that is why we are doing this. Yes.
Asijui niruke kidogo kwa CEO. Utuambie mbona uka form this institution or this organization? Ni kipi hiki kilikufanya? Labda you had an experience with somebody with autism, or what really pushed you to that extent?
Yeah, so kama JEDIDAH venye ametaja, one, Special Haven constitutes of caregivers. So personally, I am a parent of a child with neurodiverse disability. My own son is 10 years old. Akona autism, ADHD and epilepsy.
So every member unapata majority 80% of sisi members wa Special Haven ni mzazi ambaye akona mtoto akona neurodiverse condition. So for us that one was the main, it's our lived experience ndio ilikuwa the main aim for us uniting and then now starting this journey of advocacy.
Labda Miriam, you can tell us, for how long have you been with this organization?
We've been running for 3 years now. Tuliungana in 2023, and that is when now we decided this is something we want to venture into. Yes.
And you found people like Wangechi there?
Yes, along the way tukapatana na friends who got to hear about what we are doing and they became passionate and they joined us. Now led to JEDIDAH herself, yes.
JEDIDAH, ni nini imekupush ukaenda kwa kumbuka tuko bado kwa foundation, ukaamua that I want to join Wangechi, my friend Wangechi here kwa hii organization, nikiwe caregiver. Ni nini imekupush to that extent?
Ni kwa sababu kuna limited spaces kwa watoto wako na neurodiverse disabilities. Watoto wengi wametengwa sana, unapata they are not involved in very many activities in the society, which is so sad. Na as much as, you know, kuna watu wanaishi like let me say normal life, these kids also deserve kuishi that normal life that watu wanasema hawafai kuwa, because hakuna shida wako nayo. It's try to understand differently. That's why tunaziita tunaita hii disability neurodiverse disability, kumaanisha the brain works differently from other brains, not that there is anything wrong. So this inclusion will make everyone get to understand this side of the neurodiverse we are talking about. Inclusion is very important because kuona mtoto wako ametengwa, it's very heartbreaking. So we want the society wakubali na pia hizi familia kuna a lot of stigma around the topic. So we want to be included, wasitutenge, they accept us, you know, as much as it's easy for us to say that, there's people out there who still don't understand mambo ya autism, and we are here to change that. We are here to let them know this is how the brain works, and this is how you can support us, you know, such things.
We have talked and we have mentioned autism. Wangechi, in a layman's language, tell us, Wangechi one, na just sasa hapa nikisema Wangechi ama Miriam, in a layman's language, tell us what is autism. Tunasema tu autism, but so many people out there who don't understand autism ni nini?
Simple, bila kutumia medical terms, simply autism, hiyo tunasema neurodiverse. Neuro ni the brain, meaning any condition tunachaja as neurodiverse disability ni inahusu brain ya mtoto kwa ili develop tofauti ama ina function tofauti. So for autism, mtoto ambaye ako na autism, you find that they have a challenge with speech, they have a challenge with social interaction. Social ni ile venye ana engage na watoto wengine ama watu wengine. And then they have a challenge with the way they experience environments. Venye ata experience noise, sound, taste is a bit different for them. Yes.
Je, nitajua mtoto wangu akona autism akiwa na miaka ngapi?
From 1.5, 2 years and above, you can tell. Yes.
And is it something that lazima nirudi shule ndio nikuwe caregiver, ama I can just be a caregiver by observing, or how do you go about that?
So in disability and advocacy for matters disability, caregiver is a parent of a child with a neurodiverse disability. You are caregiver by virtue of you're representing your child who is dependent on you. Lakini kuna ile caregiver ya kusomea. Hiyo sasa si kila mtu anaenda anasomea. Now that's different. For us, the caregiver we're talking about is huyu ambaye ame learn from personal lived experience of having to care for this child. So that one now, once your child is and you're not the one uta diagnose mtoto wako, but kuna telltale signs you'll see in your child ambazo zitakwambia there's a probability mtoto wako na condition. So from there you go for assessment. Hiyo inafanywa na madaktari. Kuna psychiatrist, kuna occupational therapist, kuna pediatrician, wanaketi as a team. They assess the child. How ndio sasa watadiagnose waseme kama mtoto kweli ako na autism. From there now unatumwa for interventions. So during interventions kama ni therapies, pia we kama mzazi utaambiwa what you can do at home.
Umetuambia kuna ile ya kusomea na kuna ile ya because I'm having a kid or somebody with autism, automatically nimelearn vitu kadhaa na nikakuwa caregiver. Now in Haven, special Haven CBU, do we have trained caregivers or ni ile tu kujitolea?
No, it's actual parents. The caregivers you're talking about is actual parents.
The actual parents.
A child you're taking care of. You have a child who is dependent on you 24/7. Now that is what qualifies you to be a caregiver kwa disability. Ni kama venye persons with disability categories. Kuna person who is deaf.
Yes.
Kuna person who is blind. Then kuna a caregiver. Caring for somebody who is fully dependent on them. So hii yetu ni ya tuseme we learn from lived experience. Hatuendi darasa kusoma.
Maybe you can tell us what are misconceptions when we are talking about autism. And is there a time that comes, I want you to join these two questions, is there a time that comes and they are healed?
There are quite a number of misconceptions. I don't know if to leave that to Jedidah, but I'll talk about the healing. Autism is a condition. Condition is not about healing. Condition we manage. So that is one among the myths. It's not a disease, si contagious, it's a condition. So hakuna hata part ya healing, hakuna part ya mtoto anapewa dawa anapona. The child is born with a condition, so we manage the condition. Yes.
Jedidah, tujibu pale kwa misconceptions.
There are a lot of misconceptions about the neurodiverse disabilities. One of them being ni kulelewa vibaya. Mtoto akona tabia mbaya, amelelewa vibaya, which is wrong because it's the brain that is working differently.
Ningeomba utumie microphone yako hivi.
Sorry. The brain is working differently. So unaweza sema mtoto labda tuseme ako hyper ama ana run around, unaweza anza kusema huyo mtoto hafunzi adabu. Which is wrong, you know. Alafu we can start naming some signs and symptoms like maybe kuna mtoto amejitenga mahali, ameji-isolate, very quiet, not disturbing anybody. And there's also another child who is very hyper, can push others around, you know, such. Both can have autism. It's a spectrum. Kumaanisha kuna different levels of autism. Both kids have autism, but that doesn't mean kama kuna mtoto akona maybe ametulia ako autistic, you know. That's why we urge people or the families, if you see your child is autistic, ama una assume ako autistic, it's best ukienda kwa daktari, yeye mwenyewe ndo atajua kudiagnose. He or she will be able to tell if this child is autistic, if this child is, you know. And also, most people tend to say ni curses. It's not a curse. It's not a curse. Like I said, the brain is working differently. Yani such things. And also, creating awareness inatusaidia ku reduce stigma and misunderstandings. So we can even talk about like so many ways the families have been affected, but I won't dwell on that. But what I will say is support, creating awareness ndio inasaidia hawa familia ku accept the situation, because there are so many families out there hawakubali, and mtoto wao ndo anaumia sana. And we normally say when the diagnosis imepatikana mapema, it is very easy to deal with it and to manage it. That way, even days to come or years to come, the child, Miriam amesema, there's no healing, you know, but it will be manageable. The child will be more independent, you know. So early diagnosis inasaidia pia. So yes.
Is autism inheritable? That shosho yangu alikuwa na autism, I have inherited, or I'm inheriting it from somebody in the family. Is it inheritable?
There are many causes, probable, wacha niseme, probable causes of autism, one of it being hereditary, but very few instances. We can't medically say all cases of autism, it's inherited. Right now, level ya watoto ambao wanazaliwa wako na hii condition ni wengi. Na ukirudi kwa wazazi waulizwe historia, hakuna mwenye atakwambia ati me I have or my mother had or uko nyuma kulikuwa. So yes, hereditary is an aspect of it, but not all cases. There's an aspect of the child being born preterm, kuzaliwa mapema. There's an aspect of mtoto kupata infection wakati mama amejifungua akiwa tu pale mchanga. There are many probable causes, but the actual main cause for autism is still not known medically. We mentioned it's a spectrum, in a display differently for every child.
As somebody was telling me, we were sharing with a friend and they were telling me, ukipata katoto usikazoeshe watch TV kakiwa kadogo katapata autism.
No, mtoto, you don't acquire autism. Now that's the other thing. If you're born without it, you don't acquire it. What happens is hiyo ya screen, ukizoesha mtoto sana screen, ana avoid nini? Speech. So delayed speech ama mtoto kuwa non-verbal is not autism. That is why we are saying some of the aspects of autism I mentioned, speech, social interaction, and the way a child experiences the environment. So by the time you're going to the doctor, there's a list now they'll check to now confirm if it's autism. See, just because ati mtoto amedelay speech ama one aspect, sasa ati ndio wanasema huyu basi akona hapana. There's a child with delayed speech, akiondolewa screen time, azoesha kucheza na watoto wengine, ataanzia kuongea. Hiyo sio autism. Yes.
Mtazamaji wetu, na matumaini yangu ya kwamba you still learning about autism and the myths and misconceptions about autism. Nataka mimi na guest wangu tukunywe maji kidogo alafu turudi na swali la therapist. Hawa ni watoto ambao wahitaji so much care and therapies. Tukirudi tutarudi na hilo. Kwa hivyo wewe ambao uko na swali, ukiingia pale kwa 0742727516 ama Captain TV Kenya YouTube, Captain TV Kenya Facebook, ama pia ukiingia pale kwa Wambui Wanyeki, nitakuwa nikiona swali lako ama your general view about autism. What is that thing that you always wish to know about autism? Remember, leo ni siku ya Members Day, siku ya Ijumaa. Let's talk let's what? Let's talk more music, but it's Healthy Friday.
Hi, my name is Irene Nyaga, the Managing Director and Principal for Hallmark Institute of Professionals. This is a TVET college that is here to transform lives through education and training. And we have got good news for you. We are now not just in Nairobi, but we are now established at Laikipia County, Nanyuki precisely, at the Silver Plaza second floor, also known as the NSSF building. What do we have for you? We have a range of programs, including the digital skills. Here you will learn not just computer packages, you will also learn digital marketing, programming, and coding, among other programs. We also have mental health counseling and psychology. We also have social work and community development as a training. If you desire to be a community developer, this is your program. For those who desire to be in hospitality and tourism, you are not left behind. You can have a short course or even a certificate and a diploma to make a career out of that profession. We also have caregiving and nursing assistant for those who want to care for people or even look for work outside this country. This is a program for you. Over and above that, we have professional courses like CPAK, CHP, CHRPK, CSK, for those people who desire to pursue professional courses registered and examined by bodies like CASNEB, HRM, PEB, TVET, CDAC, NEC, British Council, and other examining bodies. For those of us who would want to advance in languages, you are not left behind. We have English, Kiswahili, German, Chinese, even other international languages. If you desire to extend your boundaries and go to the nations, we have languages for you. On top of everything that we offer for all of our students, we offer free life skills, including emotional intelligence, career guidance, and even professional etiquette. You're welcome to learn with us. Those who would want to continue with personal development while you're working, we have corporate trainings in areas of SACCOs, pensions, human resource, and business management. You can learn at your flexibility, either as an online or an in-person scholar. Now, we also offer consultancy and team building so that as a staff, you can continue working and continue developing yourself. You can find us on different platforms, including the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We have a website. You can also see us at LinkedIn and the X space. You do not have to look for us very far. Reach us out online, including our website, www.hallmark.or.ke. I'm glad and excited to introduce to you part of our Nanyuki team that will receive you and serve you anytime that you come to the Nanyuki campus.
My name is Wilfred Morogo.
It's Josephat Juma.
Sylvester Karani.
And my name is Joan Jerry.
Welcome to Hallmark Institute of Professionals, where we transform lives.
A Christian-based school based on Christian Science principles. The school was established way back in May 2022. Three Rivers Academy is sponsored by an organization, namely E3, Elevating Education Everywhere. The school is located in the scenic Daiga location at the foots of Mount Kenya. Situated on a sprawling 81 acres campus, it offers a spacious and picturesque environment that facilitates both academic and co-curricular activities. The school has 4-acre sports pitch, we have a science lab, digital lab, and laptop room. We have a boarding facility. The Three Rivers Academy has a population of 161 students, 3 day scholars, and 159 boarders. We offer Cambridge curriculum at the Three Rivers Academy. Music class. We are proud also to have one of the best chefs who are preparing delicious food for our students. Have a big dam, namely Uligani, will be used for canoeing sports. Welcome to this beautiful campus, Three Rivers Academy.
Kiama kia DP gĩtongoretio nĩ Honorable Justin Muturi nĩ maranyita ũgeni andũ othe a Laikipia kĩhingũro-inĩ kĩa wabici na mũcemanio mũnene thutha-inĩ ũrĩa ũkahanĩka Nanyuki Town. JB Muturi nĩ mũmemba wa Alternative Government. Oho, One Term Community makamenyithia aspirants ao atĩ nĩ manyitĩtwo ũgeni mũcemanio-inĩ ũyũ na nĩ gũgakorwo na kwĩyandĩkithia kwa amemba na ahũranĩri itĩ ngũrani. Muoroto wa JB Muturi na kiama kia DP nĩ gũthondeka thayũ, kũgitĩra ũtonga na gũthondeka mĩeke ya mawĩra kũrĩ a Kenya othe. Nĩ tũcemanie Nanyuki tarĩki 25, umoja na haki.
Anakukauntianga 1 2 3 4. Thank you so much mtazamaji wetu. Naangalia pale ni nani ambao wako kwenye mitandao. Aha, kuna watu kadhaa ambao nilikuwa nimeona. Janito Willy ako kwenye mitambo, well much tuned. Thank you so much. Good morning, Pastor Henry Karaoke, Pastor Chosen K, asante sana. Captain TV, well tuned, asante sana. Steve Muthoi, happy Friday all the way from Kahuruko. Thank you so very much. Ingia pale Captain TV Kenya YouTube, Captain TV Kenya Facebook, na pia ukitaka kupata ama nipate maswali yako ukipitia 0742727516 SMS ama WhatsApp, nitakuwa nikiona ama nitaona maswali yako vilivyo. Pia ukipitia yangu personal, wewe na Kawaru, that is what it's called, the behind the tent one, ukipitia hiyo pia nitapata swali lako. Tuko na Wangechi and Wangechi, it's Friday vibes. Sijui kama mnasikia hivyo, Wangechi and Wangechi. I don't recall the last time I hosted two people with the same name who are not sisters.
We're officially sisters. Yes.
Wangechi and Wangechi. Moja ni Jedidah, mwingine ni Miriam. Turudi pale hivyo. Tumeongelea sana about the foundation, tukaongelea about autism, tukaongelea about the maids. Sasa mimi ni mzazi, niko pale, nimejua mtoto wangu wako na ama mtoto wangu ni autistic. What is the next step?
Just after assessment, mtoto akiwa amediagnosed ama ameassessiwa, confirm that akona autism. First thing, utatumwa for therapy. Depending on nini inahitaji kumanajiwa kwa huyo mtoto. So you remember we mentioned autism displays differently for every child.
Yes.
If let's say child A, tuseme ni Mary akona autism, na autism yake kitu yenye hajaacquire ni speech. Anatembea, every other milestone ameachieve, it's just speech ndio iko delayed. Atatumwa for speech therapy. Kama ni John akona autism and ako very hyper. Na hana speech. We'll begin with reducing hyperactivity. So atakuwa referred for, there's hydrotherapy, occupational therapy, and then from there atakuwa referred for speech therapy. Once ame calm down, now speech therapy can be done. So therapies zinakuwa recommended after now the diagnosis ama hiyo assessment. After assessment ndio inakuwa determined ni support gani mtoto wako anahitaji, where is the need for intervention.
So depending on the challenge ile mtoto ako nayo, hiyo ndio itafanya atumwe for therapies.
Yes.
In Nanyuki, do we have places where they offer these therapies?
Yes, particularly in Nanyuki, kuna NTRH. NTRH is a level 4 or 5. It's a level 4 hospital, and it has, we have an occupational therapist, we have a physiotherapist. Kuna wale ambao watoto wanahitaji physiotherapy pia. Wanaweza kuwa kuna autism and another condition like cerebral palsy, and they are sent for such. So we have physiotherapist, occupational therapist, and I don't think we have a speech therapist there. Cottage Hospital has a speech therapist and occupational as well. We have an institution like St. Tholac. They have as well occupational and I think speech therapy. Yes, and I think also hydrotherapy. Yes.
Now, Special Haven CBO, it's a caregiving, something in awareness. It's an organization dealing with the awareness. Do we have caregivers who can give therapies? Like mimi mzazi, mtoto wangu ni autistic. Nimelearn kumfanyia hii therapy nafanyia nyumbani. I don't have to go to the hospital. I don't have to go to any other place. Naifanyia nyumbani. Is it possible?
It's possible, but also we do not overlook importance ya daktari ati juu nimelearn kufanya ati sasa sipeleki mtoto wangu therapy. Hapana. Therapy ya mtoto wangu depending on, so we've mentioned depending on what are the needs mtoto wako nayo. For example, kama ni speech, you can be recommended for once a week. Haimanishi now my child will only go through the speech therapy once a week. No. Once a week ni ile daktari anafanya. The rest of the week ni mimi mzazi. Kama ni physiotherapy, atafanyiwa massage pale once or twice a week kwa hospitali. The rest of the week ni mimi mzazi. Society sasa, because I've learned what to do, I'm no longer consulting the doctor, no. Because also the therapy I was doing for my son akiwa 1 year old. It's not the same one tutafanya akiwa 2, 3, 4. Yes. It goes changing. Now depending on now what are we trying to target? What are we trying to make sure the child achieves?
Nirudi kwa Wangechi too. Maybe you can tell us, for how long have you been with Haven?
A few months now, maybe like 7 months.
7 months.
Yes.
Being 7 months, what are some of the challenges that you're facing when you're talking to people about awareness?
Unfortunately, many of these advocacy groups, they tend to see competition when there is none, you know. When you're trying to like advocate for maybe neurodiverse disabilities, one might put you down in the name of, oh, I have my own organization, you should talk about it more, you know. There's no joining of groups, more of competing against one another, or maybe pushing you down, you know. There's no support from the community sometimes, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I think that's like the main thing we're dealing with.
The main challenge that you have.
Yes.
When you decided 7 months ago, you just woke up and decided, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be talking to people. I'm going to make it known. You know, awareness is making it known worldwide that this and this and this about autism and all those related issues. What was the take of your family?
The take on my family,
How
they were
was
very
it?
happy for me actually, because it's more of putting myself out there and I'm trying to make a change into the world, and it's not even an individual benefit. It's more of when I see these kids happy, that makes me happy also, you know. If they're included in these activities, that satisfies me honestly. Yes.
Back to you, Miriam. 3 years ago, you decided that I'm going to walk this journey. I am a parent and I'm going to walk this journey. What was the community like? You know, there's some things up to now I feel that we are yet to embrace them. What was your biggest challenge that you felt like at some point? Did you feel like, man, kitu siwezi?
A big yes. I'll actually tell you the 3 years have not been easy. Ukiingia kwa advocacy, there will be a bit of showdowns, of course. Not everybody believes in the vision as well. You don't just wake up and decide, oh, I want to just start preaching. No, at times, piani, it's a vision that is inside you. There is something bigger than just what we're talking about right now that I want to achieve. Hukombele, 5 years down the line, there's something I really hope to achieve now beyond now, trying to enlighten the community. Not everybody believes in the vision you have, and it's okay. Not everybody will support. For me, I mostly lean towards now the positive. The people who we've met along the way and started working with us, watu ambao walitu believe na wakaanzia kutu support. Au ndio sasa I want to major on. It's okay for those who didn't believe in it. But the ones who supported us, that one, I really salute them.
Do you get any support from the government?
No.
Any support from maybe NGOs out here?
Now, like our current project is fully funded by the European Union under the Hakini Yetu consortium. Yes, those are people who gave us a chance to air our vision. They believed and trusted in it, and they decided to give us a chance.
I believe you're a Christian. Are you?
Yes.
or either Muslim.
I'm more spiritual. Yes, but I'm a believer.
You're a believer. Are you a Christian?
Same here, spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yes.
So you guys don't go to church?
No, I don't. I don't.
Do you go to church?
I don't.
I would have asked, is the church by any chance giving chances for advocacy in those platforms that they normally have?
Very few. And in fact, even when we began the project and doing advocacy, the church was among the target groups we were looking into having a conversation on, because something very important when you're talking about stigma. If I'm a leader here, whatever I tell my people, they're going to believe. So if I stand at the pulpit and I'm a man of God, whatever I preach to that congregation regarding children with autism, regarding children with disability, that is what they're going to believe. So I have power to break the stigma. So the church is part of, they are a key stakeholder in this advocacy we are doing. We just hope, at least last time we were able to reach out to a few churches, like PCA came to our capacity strengthening forum, and we are hoping they'll start to be more inclusive in the church. But as of now, utapatas, most of us caregivers don't go to church. Unaingia siku moja kanisa na mtoto wako, Sunday school teacher anakurudishia na kwamba mtoto anasumbua wengine, atafanya wazazi waache kuleta wao. And this is the church. This is where you're preaching the love of God. This is where you're preaching love is sacrifice. But then again, what is being done is so different. So when you send me away from church, when you send, if you're discriminating my child in a church, so how am I supposed to come back to church?
Away from the church, we have the schools. Do we have a special class for children with autism in our schools?
No, we do not. We do not have. And actually, we were able to train some teachers who are very open-minded, and they were very accepting of our training. And we expect these children to be in the same class as the other kids. But the teacher has to have this knowledge on how to handle and how to include the child so that they don't feel less of a person. Yes. So our advocacy program is also targeting teachers, religious leaders, these people who they have access to children. Yes. If they have their own class, it looks like there's something wrong with the kids, So it's better if they're in the same class as other kids, but the teacher has this knowledge on how to teach, how to handle, how to include the child in all the activities that is available in the school. Yes.
Miriam, what is your take about social media and autism?
I think for now it's a plus. I can tell you where we were 10 years ago in terms of now we caregivers being included and our children being included. Saizi with social media to quite a better place. Saizi naizengia TikTok and I'll find a caregiver openly talking about the experience of having to raise a child with autism. We're becoming more open about it. It's becoming a normal conversation now on social media. We are able to create more awareness. At see when we have our social media pages, we're able to show what we've managed to do, what we're targeting, what we've already championed, and it's a plus for us. I think it's a plus for the whole neurodiverse community.
Yes. Now, in Special Haven and our dear viewer there, how can we help in being part of Special Haven advocacy?
The audience out there, they can make a huge difference by just being kind, supportive, respectful towards these families. I normally say you don't have to join an organization or you don't even have to join us for you to make a difference. You can make a difference by just being kind, supportive, understanding, and you can do these things by including hawa watoto kwa the schools, churches, like community activities, you know. Like Miriam said, when you go to church with a neurodiverse kid, watamwangalia like, okay, mbona umeleta mtoto hapa, you know, anatusumbua. Mind you, most of these families go to church because church iko na hii mambo ya we accept everyone. That is what they say. But when you're there, story different kabisa. So we want isikai abnormal tukileta watoto wetu hapo. It's just a normal thing. We can bring them anywhere. They are accepted. So yeah, I mean, small differences like that can make a lasting impact. Respect, support, understanding. Yes.
Respect, support, and understanding. Wacha nikakunywa maji nisikohoe tena.
Karafisheni ya Captain TV
mwihoko wa Rushu
riu turi hakuja Shifi
wewe Eldoret
Elbagon
Mau
Joro
Naikuru
Dhufukia
Nyahururu
Olkalau
Girgil
Naivasha
Shamata
Daragwa
Karamenu
Kiawara
Endarasha
Nanyuki
tugatekania Kinyati Mau
uratoa mukira wega tawega kuhitukira mitambo ya Signate
nyodo wa matangatho ma biashara ikuona kana itangatho ringi o riothe
ona cikaro cia miario
no waranirie na ithuĩ kũhĩtũkĩra 0725 4 1 6 8
kana 07 3 4 6 1
ona kana ũtũcerere gũkũ mũciĩ wa Nanyuki Sogra Plaza second floor.
Captain TV mwihoko wa Rushu.
Thengio nĩ kwĩrorera Captain TV. Ũngĩkorwo na mateta, mendekithia, woni kana ũtaaro o wothe, aranĩria na ithuĩ na njĩra ya gũtũhũrĩra thimũ kũrĩ 0742 727 516 kana namba ya WhatsApp 0742 727 516. Tũtũmĩre marũa kũrĩ solutionskystep@gmail.com ona kana ũtũkinyĩre nenda-inĩ cia ũkinyanĩria ta Facebook Captain TV Kenya Official, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok na Twitter Captain TV Kenya. Mateta maku nĩ makũrũmbũiyo kwa ihinda rĩa thikũ 7 na oho ndũkariganĩrwo nĩ kũiga kopi ya ndũmĩrĩri yaku na ithuĩ. Captain TV mwĩhoko wa rũciũ.
kwirorera.
It's Gen Z round table and Gen Z tangu tulipoanza pale saa moja na sasa naona ni saa ngapi? Saa 3:49. Thank you so much for being together with us. And our topic today, mimi na Wangechi na Wangechi 1 na Wangechi 2, it is autism spectrum. Tumeongelea mengi sana about autism. Tukaongea about even the therapies, tukaongelea about why this organization, and we really appreciate so much. Kuna mtu mmoja pale nimeona kwa SMS ameuliza, ni nini hii nahitaji kwenda nayo hospitali for therapies?
For therapy?
Yes.
Depending on the hospital. Now, for example, we really advocate for kwenda therapy kwa public hospital. Jota assessment inafanywa kwa ile level 4 or 5 hospital. Kama hapa Nanyuki si tumesema NTRH wanafanya. So once umekuwa referred for therapy, utaambiwa tuenda pale kwa occupational therapist. They have their charges, maybe. If they're charging 200, you'll be told where to pay. But all you need is carry your child. Ni hivyo.
Just carry your child.
Yes, go with your child. And then if there are other places they offer therapy, for example, kama hapa Walkabout Foundation, and they give you a booklet. Hiyo booklet unaandikiwa now the interventions utafanya nyumbani, na pia iko na date at the next appointment. Meaning every time you're taking your child for therapy, you go with the child and the booklet. Yes.
Sijui kama siku ya leo umeweza kuunderstand zaidi kuhusu autism, kama vile mimi ambavyo nimesoma siku ya leo. Asante sana kwa kuwa pamoja nasi. Nikiangalia saa yangu, naona muda kidogo watupa kisogo. Tutaanza na nani? No, it's Wangechi and Wangechi. The founder. The founder, in 2 minutes, I'll give you 2 minutes. Talk to us about your foundation, how you wish us to help you, and give a view to an overview to our dear viewer about autism and how to avoid stigma in autism.
Mine is to really appreciate everybody who we've reached out to and created awareness, and now they've had a better understanding of autism and neurodiverse conditions. We are open to partnerships. We are open to all forms of support. And the best support you can give is ule jirani yako unajua kona mtoto akona hii condition. Anzia na huyo. It will be a plus for us. If you have a church member, you already identified. They have a child with cerebral palsy. They have a child with autism. Go to that. Have a sit down with that caregiver. Let them give you their story of what they go through. Find a way to support them. Because there's a lot as caregivers we go through that we can't even air out here. We can't even begin to talk about it. But however small, hata kuketi tu kumsikiza and giving them a word of encouragement is usually already a plus. So begin with huyo ambaye ako karibu naye. If you have a relative, you barely even reach out to them, yet you know they have a child with a condition. They have a child with a neurodiverse disability. Reach out to them. Keep trying to understand what are the challenges they are facing. Where can you come through for them? It will be a plus.
Sijui Wangechi tu utatuambia nini? Tabia mtazamaji wetu nini?
Ningetaka kusema for the neurodiverse families out there, mjue hamko peke yenu. There's help out there, so usiji isolate in the name of you're ashamed or you're afraid of not being accepted. I'd love to say that put yourself out there and you will get the help that you need. And also for the audience and the other families, kindly show love and kindness, and don't judge. I feel like a small understanding can make a huge impact. Yes.
Now. Quick fire questions. Which team won?
Spain. Spain.
Hey, hata sijamaliza.
Welcome, of course. I'm wrong.
Hey, hata sijamaliza. Nishatakiwa. Moyo sijui kama umeona mwenzako pale. Already nishakuwa attacked. Ni sawa sawa. I was about to ask which team won during the World Cup.
This Spain.
Wacha kirudiwe juu sasa ulikuwa already na mwa Kenya. Which subject did you love most in high school?
I loved biology.
Why?
It was about the body. I like learning about the body. Si ati nilipita, but like it was interesting. It was very interesting. Yes.
Which is your best sport and why?
My best quote would be, oh God, I have so many.
Your
I'm
best,
looking out
best
for
of
my
the
best
best.
one. As a man thinketh, so is he.
As a man thinketh, so he is he. Why so? Why that?
It simply basically tells us that we are based off of our thoughts. So whatever you create in your thoughts, you become it. If you think of yourself as big, then you are already big.
Which is your best game?
Chess.
Okay, watu wa kutumia.
Yes.
Right. Which is your best game?
I can't think of any right now. It's been a minute. I used to play basketball. Let me say basketball. Yes.
If you had to go to your younger self, what advice would you give yourself?
I'd tell her everything works out. Don't try to plan everything, because most of the things I've planned didn't come to fruition, you know. I just went with the flow and things worked out for me, honestly. Because 7 months ago, if you told me I was in an organization with Miriam, I'd not have believed you. But here I am. So things always work out. Yes.
Miriam, who do you call most?
Who?
Who do you call most?
My brother.
Who do you text most?
God, I have like 3 people. JEDIDAH and another 2 people I text a lot, almost every day.
Who do you talk about most?
I talk about my brother a lot, because he's the funniest guy, you know. And I feel like my family in general, because they're very supportive. And I feel like support is what we need most of the time. No human is an island, you know. So yeah.
Miriam, if you had to change anything in this country, what would you change?
The leadership.
What would you change?
Government.
Thank you so much. Kuna swali moja naulizanga watu. Sijui mbona nimewaspia sana.
Gani? Oh God.
Would you rather laugh on a motorbike or a bicycle, ama ulilie kwenye Range Rover?
Range Rover.
Yeah, me too. Mbona niteseke?
Wacha nilie, nitajipanguza na dollars.
Yes.
Sina cha kusema. At Muthoni Ngatia, uko na wenzako hapa. Sijui utatupea word gani ya kumaliza, and say hi to 2 people as we close.
Maybe the only thing I'll say, nitarudia tu, show love to everyone out there. You never know what someone is going through, honestly. And I'll give a big shout out to my family, because I know they are watching me. My mom, Milka, Jennifer, my sister, Patrick, my brother, Steven, my dad, and all my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
Back to you, Miriam.
Thank you. Shout out to my mom, my brother Alex, my brother Dennis. They've been my strong support system for so long. We appreciate most of the sponsors for our end of year fund days. We usually have end of year fund days. There are many good people who've been so generous in supporting and even supporting us to get to here as Special Haven. We really couldn't be more appreciative of what they do for us. Yes. And the rest of the caregivers or Special Haven team.
Thank you so very much. Today we had the Special Haven team kwenye mitambo. Tumekuwa na wao for the whole 1 hour. Naona muda wetu umeisha. Na sasa I don't want to take much time, but I just want to remind you about the word that was guiding us today. Psalm chapter 90, verse 1-7, that talked about God blessing us and for his favor to be with us. Even as we go out there the whole day, may the favor of the Lord be with you. And wacha bariki mikono yako, kazi ya mikono yako. That is our prayer this morning. Sina mengi, nitakuachia kwa mikono, nitakuacha kwa mikono ya mtu anaitwa producer pale akupee nyimbo. Tunasemanga Friday ni Let's Talk and More Music. Leo ni Members Day, Friday Vibes. GENZ Roundtable and GENZ Newspaper Review. I am EUNICE Wanyeki. Goodbye.